You know what? I fucking suck. I forgot that I muted the mic. Anyway, welcome to this Corner Bird Studio live stream. And I was just showing this because I had made a plan on what I wanted to like post in sequence for my future works. And this is coming up next. I know that I'm supposed to work on this, but then I watched Steel Ball Run yesterday and I'm like so fucking hyped. So I'm gonna ditch that. I'm going to field therapy at sculpting horses. But I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out there. I really don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I'm riding off the success of this, and I think like it's kind of already like a positive going trend that what I set out to do, I will achieve it no matter what means I use. Like, no matter how long it takes. If it takes a long time, at the end of the day, I will make something really cool. So I'm going to approach sculpting a little bit differently today. And because so normally the way that I do sculpting in the past few times, it would be to create like separate objects like these. Like, so the eyes is like a separate object, eyelashes separate object, and like all these separate, and then like kind of do the more systematic like mirroring and all that stuff, and after that posing it afterwards. And I feel like because I've done it a couple of times, I kind of want to try and practice a bit more to do things more organically. And like, what better way to attempt doing that practice by making some gyro on horse thing. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I didn't do any, like, I really love JoJo. I think like JoJo is like one of my top shows out there. Like, JoJo will like be one of the top things in my life. Like it's just like I love it so much. It's like Dark Souls JoJo. And yeah, but then when Stone Ocean came out, like if Stone Ocean was like only the first half of Stone Ocean exists, I would say that Stone Ocean is probably like my second top favorite of the JoJo series, because it's like, who doesn't like a badass girl who can fight her way out of things? Like, Jolene is like fucking badass. But then it just like turned her into a weeb after like I don't know, like some like I guess he's trying to do like some grand story, but it's like I just want to see her fighting cool, like do cool shit and like be smart and figure things out, and like yeah, I'm ranting too much. Anyway, I've read like all the JoJo series until like the latest one, like up to like 2 volumes, because I stopped reading like 2 years ago, I guess, and at that point only a few chapters of the latest one were out. So like I think like in my memory I really like Steel Ball Run, so I really hope that this one will be really good. And I feel like I really hope that they just take the time to work on the anime. I hate waiting, but then I can wait for really great things. So let me see. But anyway, like watching the first one, I'm just like, oh, I want to sculpt. And I think like going into the future, like when I think about it, I think what I want to do is to be able to become like skilled enough to like, oh, I watch something that I find so cool, and then I'll just like quickly sculpt something out for it. And this will be the beginning of that. Everything will look quite scary, I think, at this time. I'm really like Honestly, I'm just like, I really don't know what is going to happen. Like, I really don't know. Let me undo that. But you can feel like I'm really hyped. I haven't felt this hype in so long. Let me just start from the. No, I don't. Can I just put you? Okay. Oh my god, I'm off to a great start. Oh my god. Off to, oh my god. No, I shouldn't. You know, that's just the beauty of live stream. Every mistake that I make is oh my god. And I love this dude so much. Fucking coolest. Let me see. So what I have in plan, I think, and yeah, I started out late. I started the stream late, so I wouldn't be able to do much for this this stream. So I kind of like trying to figure out what I can do. Oh my god, I feel like I'm probably going to mess things up really, like everything's going to turn out like shit. So I'm going to do a scene where Jaro and, oh my god, I forgot his horse names. Is it Valkyrie? And then them like stomping on the bridge. I think that's like everything is just cool, but I think in terms of like trying to teach myself to do something more like action and dynamic, that I would probably want to do that scene. I think. And I should bring up some reference of horses on my PC. But yeah, I really hope that I can do this show justice. I'm really not sure. Okay, let me find a horse. Horse. So I'm going to, let me just switch this off a bit. I'm going to bring in one of my, let me see. The things that I'm trying to do things a bit different, but then I'm feeling like I'm kind of defaulting to very similar things. Oh, let me just save this as a new thing. And with the latest Nomad Sculpt update, they don't put like the, they don't put this. Let me see. When you save files, if you want to keep, I made a, like one of my first YouTube videos was about how to use this files tab, and the way to save files in different folders is to write it like this. And it used to be in a previous version that when you put save as, that the folder location will also appear here, but it doesn't anymore. So the way that I go around this is a bit annoying, but I'll just copy under the rename. It'll list out the full path directory. I'll do like a copy and then save as, and then just paste this and then change the name. And today is 20. Oh my god, it's 20th. And I'll just do like, I'll probably put it in another folder at some point. So I'm going to add you can add like a preset mesh from this preset button over here. But I think based on one of my other live streams, like a really old one, I think I did. I don't. Let me see. Asset. I guess I did like female assets, but let me just try it. Okay, let me just delete this one. Delete this too. Delete this. And then I will start shaping out a horse, I think. I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I don't know anything. Let me see. I'm going to bring down, do the usual things, turn on dynamic topology, and like, I don't know, do this. And I'm going to give like a corner bit tip of the day. Let me see. And trying something new. Let's see, what should I talk about today? Everything is quite new to me. Oh, anyway, this base mesh was based on this one. Which one is it? Realistic, posable, female. And then I just adjusted it to what I prefer. So all these are very similar things. Like these are from that thing, and then some of the stuff I use dynamic topology to Golden Ring. Oh my god, I think everything is so difficult. What's the, oh my god, what should I talk about? I guess I'll just talk about how I will base mesh this horse. So based on experience, I will sculpt with a very low detail percentage on the dynamic topology, and I will make sure that I have X plane, the symmetry plane enabled with the local symmetry. Yeah, not sure whether I will want a Z symmetry. I'm just thinking. Actually, maybe I do want it. So, okay. So at the beginning, when I'm shaping things out, I always want to have as much symmetry planes as possible, because like based on my, even like my latest YouTube tutorial, when like I keep realizing like too late that I needed the sculpt to be more symmetrical at more planes, like more directions, and I end up doing like double work to accommodate for that. So I will do this, and then I'll just mirror this. Let me see. Actually, I'll just undo this. So I will turn this on. I'm not sure why it's not even symmetrical at this point. And then I will actually, let me just turn on everything. And let's make like a super low poly horse. So I'll make the head. I will clone this and bring this down like this. So the tips that I want to give today is that when you're shaping things out like this in 3D space, it looks like shit, but it will become good eventually over time. That even though this is like a 3D space right now, I'm kind of like just, how to say, I'm being mindful of only moving things in one axis at the moment. I think if I have more practice that I'll start like doing like random shit with this, but at the moment it's like I haven't sculpted horses before, and like as much as I want to like my vision is to do things really organically, I'm just like it's too difficult for me right now. So blue arrow, rotate the red line like this. I'm going to increase the size like that. Oh my god, this horse is so pretty. and then I'm going to, I guess I will use mirror pieces after all. Okay, what the hell's going on? Not sure what happened, but I'm just gonna ignore that. So I'll clone this and put this here. I'll say that the main reason why I want to activate all the 3 symmetry planes is because I want to make sure that the legs are cylindrical. So you can use cylinders for this, but it's like with the way that I like to do things, just like on the fly like this, I can't be bothered with getting a cylinder. So with 3 symmetry planes like that, it's just a lot easier to like shape out, how to say, like shape this out. Obviously you have to be mindful, like if you do it like this, then obviously this is not a cylinder, but I'm just being mindful of like how much I'm pushing on the left to right and up and down, and that turns it into a cylinder like this. So I would think that like maybe I want to do this like in a T pose, but I think since I'm just trying to do things organically, and if it doesn't work out, I'll just have to redo it and learn from my mistakes. But let's see. Wait, let me see. I'm trying to look at the reference. And then at this point, I'll start to put the gizmo positions at like more reasonable places. And let's say I put the neck here to rotate the neck like that, and it's like, oh, the head is not moving together with the neck. Then I will undo that. I'll put this under the neck, and now when I rotate this, it's under the neck and it's moving together with this joint, which is quite cute, right? Yes, it's cute. And then like I'll do something like this and clone this up. But before that, let's fix this thing. Again, I'm just moving things at like one axis at a time. I think at this point it's not. Hello, Zelo boy. Yeah. How are you? I'm good. Yeah. Thanks for asking. How are you? I feel like, have you been on my stream before? Like, I feel like your thumbnail is a bit familiar. Let me just switch this off. Because I think at this point it's just like, I'm just going to continue the stream. And then I clone, wait, no. And then, let me see. Because it's small, the shorter legs is like, and at this point, oh my god. Oh my god. At this point, I'm kind of like imagining, okay, if one side of the leg is like this and the other side is like that, it should work out, I think. So I just leave it as that. So again, this one goes onto this so that when I move this one, it is in line. Then I can clone this one. We can clone this one, or do I wait, let me just try. So I can instance these and I can move them to the back. And I guess I'll uninstance this because the back leg is definitely bigger. It's very limited right now because I'm working with symmetry planes, but eventually they're going to there's like history in the making. Wait, are you not aligned? What the hell? Wait. Wait, why is this not aligned? Oh my god. What's going on? Wait, let me think. Why is everything not aligned? I guess it doesn't matter. But at least for the, what the hell? It's not aligning to the y-axis. Oh, thank you for coming back. Yeah, macho back legs. I'm sorry if I don't remember like a lot of you. I am like, I'm just like visually remembering like the vibe of the name and the profile picture. But yeah, thank you for coming back. Holy shit. Off to a great start, guys. Oh my god, what did I do? I thought I was like moving things one by one, but apparently not. Okay, let me just fix this. I think the mirror repeater is correct. The legs being a bit off is fine for me. So this one I want, you see, do you see like that rotation? I don't want that. So let's just restart this. Let's just restart this. Okay, now it should be fine. And I think, I'm not really sure whether or not I want this to be like that, or if I want it to be like, yeah, I don't know. But I think I do want it to be like this. I'm not sure whether, Yeah, not sure whether like it should be like this or it should be like that. And then I'll clone this. Oh wait, no, I think I'll just clone this one. Wait, no, I'll clone this one and just move them up like that. Oh, that's so cute. Look, it looks like a horse, like kind of similar, right? Look at this steel ball run cosplay. This is my trusty Decathlon massage ball. I love this so much. And like, yeah, because I've been bouldering for quite a bit and I keep getting injuries like at different places, which is normal because I'm always trying to push my limits. But yeah, this time around is this thing called the extensor digitorum, I think. I finally learned what it is because like every time I write down my like training logs and then I'm like, I injured my upper back forearm, blah, 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 and then it's always like I injured my upper back forearm. And then I'm like, you know what, I think I better learn. After like the 20th time, I'm like, I better learn what the name is. So this one, there's a muscle here that connects to all the fingers and it's required for like gripping. So I've been like over gripping because I've been trying too hard because climbing is too fun. So I'll roll this out nowadays. But yeah, I really like this. I really like this massage ball. So I think over time I'm going to adjust this, but for now, let's just like, yeah, let's just leave it as that. So the structure of this base mesh is very similar, where like when you see how I, oh my god, this is not, when I see how I position the objects here, like this, like whatever makes sense to me, I will just do it on the fly like that. This one too, no. Oh wait, but this one, then I'll probably like split up this mirror piece. Like this. I will also move this towards there. So I'll select this one, move it to this, change the spec to auto, and then I'll do this, and then I'll parent this here so that now everything moves like this. It's like vibing to the music. And that's basically how like all these things are just like connected together. It's just like really straightforward logic. And wait, that's true. Oh, this is like this is like some calisthenics shit right here. So I'll probably do this. Let me see. So the saddle, okay, let me just make the saddle real quick. So I'll clone this. Yeah, I was saying that I wanted to do this a little bit more organic, but I feel like I ended up doing things separately again. Wait. You know what? Let me just try. Let me just try and just like, I think I don't need this anymore. No, I probably want the x-axis, and then let's make a horse. Horse vibing, yep. And yeah, I'm using Nomad Sculpt on the iPad. been using, actually I don't really know how many years I've been using Nomad Sculpt because my timeline is always still like out of whack. Here I found a horse running picture that is good. So I'm just shaping things as I go based on like what I need as like direct reference. Let me just delete this first. I guess I can probably just, let me just do this a lot better. My screen is too small. And actually the lighting is quite distracting at this point. I feel like I've only just like gotten into the flow of sculpting right now, so I'm sorry for things going so slowly in the start. Okay, so I'll just like do this. Let me remove the ground plane, and so I'm using this to figure out like where she's supposed to sit on the horse. Something like this. Oh, this is not parented. Let me see. I see. So I probably want it like this, I think. Okay, let me okay, I need to clone this. Wait. I need some outliner management right now. And this one goes onto the chest. This one's on the hip. Torso is here. So this should do this. This should do this. And probably is a forward pelvic tilt. Let's make this go open like this. I think the horse is too big. I feel like the horse is too big. Let me see. The saddle, this thing goes down here. Let's just shake this a little bit. So again, I'll question. The software is about 20. I'm from Singapore, so I'll just say 20 something Sing dollar. And I feel like it's so worth it because you just pay it once and then you have it forever. I think the desktop version, I'm not sure whether the one on PC is like in beta form or something. So there's that. I don't think I'll be getting that one though, because I really like working on my iPad. Like regardless of the limitations of working with like iPad OS and all this stuff, I just like the feeling of this. And also because I already have it, so that's just how it is. But I feel like if wait, what? Huh, wait. Why is the x-axis for this so weird? Oh wait, it's because the z-axis. Oh, what the hell? I was wondering why like it was affecting both sides, and then I was like, is it because the x-axis was like off? But no, it's just because I was so stupid. So I'm just going to so at this point, because I've already shaped out the areas that I want, that I'm going to just like give it a bit more horse shape. Something like this. So I'm going to switch off X and Y, X and Y. Let's make this a lot chunkier. Why is it looking so scary right now? Oh. Hind leg is missing. Does it look scary now? Okay, let me do this a bit. Let's move this in. This is really fun, like doing things like this. And then the rib cage. I think I've drawn horses before for what's that thing called? Assignments. many years ago. And it's like, I think if you don't add the hair in, like it looks pretty weird. The hair is quite like a essential part of what makes a horse. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let me... Hello, Rob 3D Design. Yeah, I know, right? Like when you don't have eyelashes. I feel like the brows... Maybe because like I put the brows quite early on, so like I'm just like, oh, the brows are there already whenever I do a sculpt. But then I feel like actually this she doesn't have that much brows, but it's like without the eyelashes, like it looks so fucking weird. Yeah, hello Rob 3D. I'm glad that I can catch you at this time too. But then like if I add like eyelashes on this horse, look at that, so grand, so awesome. Okay, so let me shape the front, which I don't really have a reference. Where is it? Okay, I'm looking at the second image on the screen. Oh my god, so majestic. I'm also happy that yes, sculpting free run, yes. I love that show so much. I haven't really had much time to watch it, so we're not like super up to date with it, but the latest episode that we did watch, my boyfriend and I mean, like, it's so nice. And it's like, I used to think, because at some point there were like kind of like shitty shows coming out, and like not free rent of course, like whenever we watch like those long expositions, like, I mean, like they're talking so much, and I don't have any problems with people talking in like shows to like explain things, but it just felt like so like unnecessary. But then with free rent, like the episodes that we're on is still like quite the talking about, like, oh, trying to figure out like how many swords the demon is holding, things like that. And like everything is so interesting, and like when you look at the scene, just like from the, like if you mute the volume, like there's pretty much like nothing happening on the screen. It's just like people casually like doing like slow movements or standing around talking to each other. But it's like the narrative and the way that the script plays out, I feel like just so compelling. I wish I can write like that. I'm just like, I'm just having so much fun with this. Are you like a glam horse? Like you are a glam horse. Okay, let me put the, I think something that I really like with horses is the way that they have how to say, like different planes like on their heads. I feel like drawing horses was one of the things that I enjoyed, because it's so interesting to see like such broad structures, like flat structures on, like, let's say the back. Like it just feels so like concrete. So I'm going to add the tail now. I'm just using crease tool to make this a bit smaller, and the inflate tool to do this. You know what, like the previous one of the live streams I did was on sculpting a face from scratch, and that one was like really scary for the longest time. And like that's why I put like a disclaimer in the description for this stream that the horse is going to look scary at some point. But I guess like faces is just easier to make it scary. Like I think the horse is not looking that scary right now. But I feel like it's not chunk enough. So again, make sure that the inside, the hidden parts are not too far off. Actually, I can like instance this one. So wait, should I? Yeah, so I can clone this. Let me just like do this to get a sense of like what I'm working with. I think that is within my expectations. So this one, yeah, the backlit I'm not really sure. I'm also not really sure because like it's my first time sculpting a horse. I'm not really sure what is making it look so freaky on the back leg. I think it's because I'm missing a joint. Oh my god. Oh, the gizmo. Let's fix the gizmo. Like, I don't know whether or not do I want to do something like this. I guess probably not. So let me just undo this. And probably I want to like offset that at some point, but not now. Let's work on this person now. So if I do this, let's look at the horse side view. The horse's side views are quite big, but I think this horse is too big. Okay, let me group this together. So the group, I'm not really sure why. Huh. Did I not fix it? Let me see. Wait. Huh. Okay, let me just fix this real quick. I'm not really sure why this one's so off. I'm going to reset this. Actually, why is it? I'm going to reset this and make sure that everything is aligned, and then I will mirror this properly and rotate this properly. Why are you messing up? I don't understand. Okay, now everything should be good. Then I really don't know how I like everything also messed up. Or at least now everything is symmetrical, so that's good. Then I will add a group here. I'll put everything under this group. This is the horse group. Like this. And let's do something. I mean, obviously the proportions are going to be different. Why is this? So it's not going to be like this. So maybe I'll just make her bigger. Let me look at the size comparison. I feel like it's a bit difficult. Okay, let me see. So the horse is like this size. Is it this size? Okay, I'll just like, I think I'll just make it like this then. Okay, let's dynamic topology everything. I'm not really sure whether I want to restart her face, his face. I think this is going to be so awesome. And I don't... Why are you off-centered really? That's okay. The whole theme of today is like organic and freestyle, so I don't care. So I'm going to... I feel like everything feels off. It's like, why is this off? I don't understand. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Why is she... Yeah, let me undo this. Oops. Okay, let me... What did I do? Where's the group here? Oh my god, let's delete this shit. Wait a minute. No, let me set this to 0 first. Wait, not that. Wow, we're like off to a great start. Okay, let me... Let me fix all of this shit. So I'm going to make sure that they're all centered to the middle, just to remove one extra factor in sculpting. I think my goal in life would be to be able to sculpt things like really well and fast in like just like really organic way. So like in some sense this is already putting it in like a organic pose, but then I'm still doing it like this, like with one symmetry in the wall axis, just so that I've really like I made it organic in like the x-axis and the z-axis, and just like having one axis that's symmetrical helps to like just keep things a bit neat, you know. So I'm going to do this. I think this one, so I think up here is a little bit more narrow, I think, and this one is a bit like this. Let me make these more like muscular. See, so this one is more guyish now. Let's make the torso a bit. Let's flatten this out. Pretty sure I think they're broad shoulders. It's interesting how like just a few adjustments can make someone look so different. And speaking of arms, like I did some like explosive pull-ups yesterday, which is to like because whenever we run at the track every alternate day, there's some like very nice pull-up bars. So I'll run at the track and the pull-up bars are like here. Then I'll like run as much as I can with my stupid legs, and then I'll go here to do my pull-ups. So yesterday I was like doing, what is it? Like at this point I'll run, like kind of like jog slowly towards the pull-up bar, like that. And then I will jump up to the higher one. And then I'll do a pull-up like that and then drop down. And then I'll do that like 5 times. I'll do 5 times every round that I run or walk, and it's quite fun. It's really fun to do that. But then my brachialis, like here, there's like a muscle over here, and my right like shoulder area and all that, it's so sore today. I hope I can climb. I hope I can climb properly today. So let's give him some. I think I can probably just like do this from scratch, like the horse, but then I think it's just gonna take too much time. Actually, I'm kind of surprised that I got the horse blocked out so fast. Let's give like bigger hands. Forearm muscles, I don't really know. I just know that they hurt. I just know that my forearm muscles are weak. Weak as shit. Not sure whether their hits are quite big. Okay, now symmetrical. I probably want to change this. I wasn't adjusting the body much because posing it yet, because I wanted to make sure that the proportions are more accurate before I do this. Something like this. Man, it's so fun to sculpt guys again. Then sometimes I like to make line drawings on the forms just to like give like a drawing guide of where I need to sculpt, place like the chest and all that stuff. It's not super accurate. Maybe I'll just use this one. I'm not really sure. Do I use this? Let's give you a bigger jaw and what color is this? I think it should be, I think it's this. Oh my god, excuse me. I think probably he will be the one that looks scary for a while. No, actually it's not too bad. I think probably the scary part is trying to turn the spear into like a hit. I think that's a scary process of making the hit. But maybe because after I did that stream and had like more practice, that I'm like thinking about more efficient ways to skip the scary parts. Maybe. I don't really know. I'm not sure whether I'm doing this too thick or not. I think this is a good reference. Remember to fix things at different angles because this is a 3D space. I'm not really sure like what. I'm not really sure what the nose should look like. So I'm going to bring the gap between. I'm going to move the mouth up, so I will use oops, no. I'm going to where's my hotkeys? Wait. Well, it's time to bring up my hotkeys. Hey, hotkeys is in my face now. It's such a cute chart. My micropad hotkey chart is like the cutest in the world. Okay, mask is this one. Oh, I see. Okay. The problem was that I was activating a mask tool and then this was open. So let me do a cell mask like this, and let's make this I'm so hyped to finally do some JoJo related thing. And another thing about it, I've been a fan of JoJo for so long, but I haven't done any fan art for it. I probably want to make like this one. I probably want to make this, but I feel like I don't really know how to do it right now. So I'm just going to leave it for the future me to do it. That looks quite scary. But eventually this will look okay. Eventually. Okay, let me just change the color first. Just to make it like more different. I just realized how pixelated this image is. It's not a good reference. It feels like, wait, you know what? I made a mistake with the eyes. It feels like the Dark Souls character sliders and just making everything look. Make everything look like I push the sliders a bit too much. But if I can't get this right now, then then I'll just get it another time. Because I don't know how to do angry eyebrows, oh my god. I guess I should have just put a disclaimer that gyro is going to look like really freaky for a while. So I'm going to make this more masculine. The mouth is just like this thing at the bottom and something like this. And then I'll just like do this to mark out that line face. And let's just add a hat. I like to, let me delete this one. I just like to clone an existing thing and just like dynamic topology the shit out of this. But before that, let's just make sure that I'm working on, yep, it's centered. And I will I'll do this. Let me show you quickly like how you can just make a new object real quick. And let's just make it a shade, proper shade, like that. Oh wait, small orange. Is it more orange? I guess it's more like, it's more saturated, more yellow. I can use a crease tool to sharpen the edge, or even like the planer tool. Something like this. Probably would just clone this up. I'll bring it down a bit, squeeze this, and make it bigger. Something like this. Magnificent. I don't remember. Wait, it's quite big. Okay, so I'm quite correct in that. Probably the direction is wrong, so let me rotate this. Make this bigger, or is it around this size? Then this way I can hide his face for a bit. Let me add the correct hair color. So somewhere here, but a little bit more green. So now when I've already sculpted a few objects like a few projects, and I brought it to Blender and all that, I'm starting to think a little bit of like what kind of camera angles I want to achieve with this. Obviously, if you just started sculpting, like don't really like think about these kind of stuff. Just take your time to learn like little bits and pieces, because all these things that I'm doing now is just accumulation of little bits and pieces over the years. So I'm thinking about I want to have one. Oh my god, I don't know what this hat is supposed to look like. Oh, he's looking not bad from a distance, like with the hat covering him. Let's fix this. His hair is so fabulous. And then, okay, from me, it kind of looks scary. Let's add some back muscles. I think this is quite low down. This one, I'm not sure whether I want the horse to be down or up. Well, let's say if maybe it is quite big, the head. So if I have the string, so let's say if it's like this, I'm going to give you a brief idea of, let me just select all this and bring it up a bit. Maybe something like this, and then I will just use this one. Probably add a box. So the idea, I'm just going to use the curve tool. So the curve tool is pretty good for scattering objects. That's what I will do with the randomization. something like this, just to give you an idea of what is going to happen. Like this. Oh my god, it looks so amazing. And then let's just make some pants. Let's not make him naked for too long. So it's probably the same color, similar color as this hair, but then I'll make it. Is this red? I think something like this is good. And here's boots, so I'm going to delete these. Yeah, goodbye toes. You probably want to extend this upwards. So for this kind of thing, I do want maybe I'll do something like this. And then I'll use this to extend the boot a bit. How long is the boot? Wait, does he have a... Oh, he has pants. Wait. What am I doing? Okay. I guess it's more orange than I thought. So I can go to the operations tab and do something like saturation. These also. And this one is a purple. I can also duplicate this one. Paint it the same purple. Am I doing things organically? I'm not really sure. But I think it's a little bit messier than before, so I think yes, in some sense. I think he has a collar. So I'm just going to draw this out. And then I feel like, because let's adjust the skin. So use a little bit yellow. And because he has a shirt, I'll just delete this one and just pull it out from this. So if you want to know how I do like cylinder from an extrusion like this, just think about what the cylinder looks like from the top-down view. Something like that. And try and apply that shape to the whole structure. So you can see like it tends, when we extrude things out like that, it tends to like to create this rectangular shape. I'm just exaggerating at this point. So it's about like trying to push the diagonals in and pull the ends out like that so that it becomes more curved. Something like this. So probably, not sure whether I want to keep the resolution that I just realized. So when I drag things out, I will deactivate the dynamic topology. Jojo has this kind of, the drawings have these angular lines, and I want to respect this. So I'm just pushing this out. And even though it's hidden, I will just bring this out a bit. Just to give a guide for the t-shirt. I'm gonna give some volume to this. And then I'll paint. It looks so freaky right now. And I'll fix his proportions another time. Let me just fix this a bit. But let me paint this. I think in addition to eyelashes and stuff, the like adding some contour, like this, like makeup things, shadows and all that does make a difference. So you can see it just looks so much better with some shadows. I probably should do the eyebrows. I feel like it's actually a bit more, it's a little bit more saturated. Something like this. Something like that. And everything else will be for another day, I think. Yeah, at this point I would just make his shirt one thing. Just delete this one. I'll delete this. I'll extend this. Wait, I'll just merge this together since it's already done. I'll also merge this and rhomboids, the spine, the column thing, the lats. Speaking of lats, my left lats is like so much weaker than my right. I also strained my left lats doing too many pull-ups. So the way to rehab the lats is to do the Hello, Jonathan Skula. I don't understand what you're saying, but thank you for tuning in. But the way to rehab lats, at least for me, for my specific one, is to do the lat pull down machine. Do it at a lightweight when you just strain your muscle, and then pull it down for 1 second, and then lift it up for, do the eccentric for 4 seconds, and then you do that 3 times 10 times. So I've been doing that. I don't know enough about the back muscles. Oh my god. Okay, everything's just gonna look like really weird while I just slowly figure out about anatomy. His forearms should be bigger. I'm just using the drag tool to like imagine this tube, and I'm just like pulling this out, like pull until it gets bigger. Can also use a gizmo tool for that, but sometimes I just like I can't be bothered with changing my tools. even though sometimes it means that it's slower, but I just can't be bothered. And I guess like sometimes it's fun to do things in different ways. Let me put the elbow. Triceps, bicep, delts will be on the shirt. I'm not sure whether his abs shows through his clothes. I had to look at the different angles. But I think there's like with this thing like straight line. Like that kind of blocky look. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. This one should be parented too. Why is it not? I see. Okay. I look forward to sculpting the hands as usual. Let me delete these. and I'll instance this one. I should write the x-axis is like this. Let me just do this. Okay, now I have the X symmetry, and I can make it a bit bigger. And of course, don't forget the side view. I need to go off soon. Can't wait to climb and trash my forearms again. I really need to train my forearms. Just I've been so busy in the past few days that, you know what, those are just excuses. The third finger usually a bit bigger, so I will just scale it up. Then for the pinky, usually it's like small, shorter, and then just scale it accordingly. Okay, let me see. Are they all too small? Hello Tatami Chaos, hello Riri, thank you for coming to the stream. And I was like, because of the Stone Ocean second part, the part 2, they did so many like weird like static camera angles and all that shit, and I'm kind of like guessing because I've worked in like the art industry before. And I don't think, like, I think the anime industry is like even worse, like from what we see. That they're just like so pressed for time that they're just like doing whatever they can to meet the deadlines. But Stone Ocean Part 2, like, I don't really like the story for it. Like I said before, Stone Ocean Part 1, I feel like, personally for me, it's my top 3 JoJo. Yeah, just like my top 3 JoJo, because I really love Jolene. Stone Ocean Part is like a foreshadowing of what it's going to be like. But when the first episode of this came out, I was like, thank you! Like, oh my god, it's so amazing! Like, thank you for not messing it up. Yeah, and I wish that they have all the time in the world to do the rest of Steel Ball Run properly. And I would say, like, I'm really happy with the amount of CG. I was telling my boyfriend and my brother-in-law that I really love the, like, I like that they use an appropriate amount of 3D stuff to, like, hopefully like cut out some of the budget time. And most importantly, like, they don't look strange. Which I'm, like, honestly, I'm quite mind blown that they are able to pull it off. I don't know why I'm tapping like one at a time. I should just done like all of them in one go. Okay, let me get this gray. Is it more bluish or not really? But yeah, please watch the first episode of Snowball Run. It's so amazing. Yes, watch it at any time. It's a double episode. So it's like 40 something minutes? Is it? We were a bit scared that like at the point where they introduce all the characters that's the end of the episode. But they were like, oh my god, thank god, like it's only halfway through. So yeah, I feel like it's a really good decision on their part to do this double episode thing, because yeah, like halfway mark was just like still develops like all the introductions of the characters well, I would say. But I love it so much. Let's paint this. Let's make it a bit bigger. Oh wow, it's working out so well. Let's do this, and I will just hide. Yeah, it looks so amazing. And I want to add this string. So let me show you how to add the string as like a organic way. Clone this. And so the way that I think about something like this, oh yeah, I'm really happy with the way that they did episode 1. So like such smart people. Amazing people. What was I doing? Right, so I'm just gonna clone something, and I will put it on an existing mirror repeater like this and bring it out like that. Don't have to be really mindful of where this thing is, and then I'm just going to destroy it like that. Something like this. Like it might be better to use a tube for this. You know what? It might be maybe it's a lot better to use a tube. What am I doing? Okay, and then with the I feel like the horse is too close. I feel like it's too close, but no mind. So I just do something like this and then smooth it out. And that's how you get messy organic rope. Let Let me paint this up. Well, what color is this? I think that's too yellow. Let's go down a bit. Okay, this one. Let's clean this up a bit. Oh, these are just super rough. This is all these things. But yeah, so like at this point, I'm kind of like not going with how I said I wanted to do things more dynamically or some shit. So let's do that. Let me just fix this hair a bit. Oh my god, everything's I think I probably should just should I just bring it in from my other, you know what, I'm just gonna bring it in from my other sculpt. Haha. Let me bring, where is it? Where's my Dempsey sculpt? Dempsey. Looks scary in this file. But let's wait, actually no, I need to add a group and I will add it into that group. Let me save this. Does it work? No. So something like this. Let's delete this. I want this one. Oops. Oh wow, this file this skull is a lot bigger than this one. Okay. The way that I did this hair is the same thing, just get a spear and extrude that out. So let's not do that again. And the spears are all instances of each other. And just like adjust it. So I think like when I make ears for like this, I'll just clone this, just like make an ear of this. let me can you see his ears? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, so I do have to make ears, so I will, where is it, where are you? Dynamic topology, let's bring it down something like this, and then the ear will come. It's like some demonic shit. And that's about it. If you move this up, oh wait, that's already an ear. Let me just delete this, and I will get this to match in color. I'll bring this down a bit. I'll do this, and I will smudge. And all these hair will be this color. Something like this. So this one is, all these pieces are the same thing, just with a little bit of rotation. So when I do this, you can see that it's like they're all following. Actually, I don't remember which ones are which. Will be something like this. And this is the old one. I'm not really sure if I want to keep it. Something like this. I feel like, let me see, I feel like this should be higher up and I should try and flatten these up. Yeah, that's a lot less scary. Something like this. Did I make it too small or something? Yeah, I guess so. Just make it look a bit weird like this first. I think it's fine. Yeah, extra cell, yes. Oh, and then the cape. Oh my god, I forgot about the cape. Cape. Make sure that the hidden areas are not weird like this, and that everything's not cuboid like that. That is good. And the cape, same thing. I'll do this. I'll clone this up. And where is? Why is it gizmo there? Oh, because shit. I forgot that when we do this what's that thing called? That's okay, I'm doing everything organically. Everything's gonna be messy as hell. But when we voxel mesh, I think the gizmo is like super off. So let me just, where is it? Where? Oh my god, I should have done it on the original one. Oh, shit. Can't see shit. Oh wait, I can do the back view. Oh, I think that's close enough. Wait, did I select? Oh my god. Oh. Hello. I should be working on this. I should have deleted that one just now. always doing double work. When I'm not doing live streams, I don't talk like this. I don't talk things out loud. But then these are the things that I'm saying while I'm doing all this. It's just the stuff that goes through my head. There's a lot of like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done it. Or like, why did I do that? Kind of thing. Okay. So fun when it's just doing things on the fly. I'm the opposite of that. How nice of your colleagues to bear with you every day. But you know, if I'm in a setting like that, I mean, it sounds like you guys are pretty comfortable with each other. But if I'm in a setting like that, maybe I would be talking things out loud too. So something that I've been doing more often now is so I have this symmetry plane going on here, and I'll just keep that in mind and switch it off when I want to do like this, for example, like off-centered. And then in the areas where I want it to, wait, this is not. In the areas that I want to be symmetrical, I mean, it will affect these stuff quite a bit. Then I'll just turn it back on and just work on this. Something like that. And then switch it off again when I want to work on other things like this. Why am I something like this? You know what? I probably want him to stand on him. It's just so cool. And that's also the beauty of doing your own sculpts. Can you just keep this? Is so annoying. Like, I need to cross this out to bring the keyboard out. But yeah, the beauty of this is, what's this? This is a horse. So I can do whatever I want with this. Is this horse? No. Where's this? Oh. We get that shit now. Hair should go onto the scalp. Hey, I'm glad that you found a workplace that you like. I think that's really important. Don't want to have politics and stuff getting in the way. Okay, let me figure this pose out. So I can probably at this point, where is the... I'm using a mirror repeater. Let me do this first. Instance this, move it to the thumb. I'm gonna replace the old thumb. So since the from the sculpt that I brought in to get the hair pieces from that sculpt, I kind of like built this process of... Let me... Oh, this one's not. I built up the process of duplicating, instancing the different fingers so that they are all the same. I just shorten this or I make it a bit smaller, but this way everything is like everything's using the same geometry. I just need to adjust this a little bit. The thumb will be a little bit off, but it's not too bad at this stage. I don't have to worry about it too much. And then over here I can mirror, I can validate this mirror, keep the instances. What else can I do? I think that's it. And I guess keep should go onto the shirt. Where is the shirt? Torso? Yeah. Then I'll rotate this a bit. Hat should go onto to this. I think I can just delete this first, the old hair, and then I will make sure that the face is more visible. Something like this. Fix any clipping. I'm not sure whether but why is this still... Oh, I see, it's the other one. So I will validate this one too. Now I should be able to rotate these. something like this. Oh my god, let's see. It kind of reminds me of a Dark Souls merchant now. Wait, why? Okay. I was wondering why the gizmo for the right thigh is so weird. But actually, no, the whole thing needs to do this. And I need to add the, let me bring in something. Let's create a group. I'm going to bring in what's that? Done. Yes. But everything's like falling into place. What the hell? Let's wait. Oh. It's the same thing. Is that not the same thing or what? Okay, let's change the color. Yes. Oh, hello Rob 3D. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great lunch, dinner. I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Yes. Yes, it's less amazing than I thought. Why is it so yellow? Oh my god, steel ball is there. Yes. Just reusing assets at this point. Oh, everything looks amazing. I already overshoot my time budget. I should go eat and climb. And also work out my wrists. Oh, let me just paint this real quick because this is the wrong color. Okay, now it looks even more amazing. Yeah. Okay, I think that I don't know what to do with this pose. I'm just going to let's clone this. Wait, clone this? I should be instancing this. Yeah, it's from the Danadan, the Okarun's Gintama. So just reusing that since I've already made it. So yeah, it looks so nice. I think the only thing is that because I hue corrected it from a yellow color, and then it's not really working out because some of the yellowness is still showing through. Maybe it's about making it a bit more saturated, and yeah, I don't know. It should be more green than that. I'll fix it another time. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I really enjoy having all this. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for that sound. Always fun to have you guys. And yeah, this is part 1. I don't know what part 2. I'm sorry, but I don't really know when part 2 will come out. But I'll try. The start of next week is also a little bit busy. And I have the painting stuff to go through. But I really want to do this because like I'm just so hyped with episode 1. Yeah. You can see my bicep. I think. No, it's difficult to show it. Never mind. From all the pull-ups. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one.